Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody, for the final stream of the regular season here for Syracuse. See the record at the bottom, 4-7, 2-5 in the ACC, so no bowl game, but we do get Syracuse and Pitt here to close up the regular season and close up this virtual simulation of the 2021 Syracuse season. If you missed any previous episodes, there's a playlist on my channel with all of them, and I'll tag it here in the replay version, so if you see this, feel free to go back and check out the previous ones. Like this video for me right now since you're hopping in. Subscribe to the channel as well. I'll be doing this next summer. I plan to do it next summer. I'll let you guys know if I actually do. And then maybe throughout the season I'll be doing some special videos. But just be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the videos as well. I'd appreciate those two things. And be sure to comment in the comment section during the game. I'll be active in the live chat, responding to your things, and interacting with you guys throughout the game like I always do. So without further ado, Syracuse, Pitt. Final game of the year, final home game of the year, senior night. Let's go. I haven't done analysis videos before, Michael, but if you guys want me to make that kind of content, I actually do. I have wanted to dabble in making those kind of videos before because I always do articles about the game and film reviews in article form with GIFs, or GIFs, whatever you call them. But if you guys want me to do film review videos after every single Syracuse game this year, I'd be down to do that because it's something I'm genuinely interested in, and nobody else really does it, and it's kind of fun to explore. So I'll definitely keep my eyes open for doing that. I just have to get my hands on the tape, which that shouldn't be a problem. I know how to do that. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind definitely throughout this season, especially if the offense is really bad and we got to go over some things. I appreciate that feedback, though.
Syracuse, New York, known also as Salt City, where our game is taking place today. This coin toss presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Pittsburgh has lined up for the kickoff, and we're ready to get this one.
All right, let's get it going. Syracuse getting the opening kickoff of the game, and it's returnable for Taj Harris. He'll take it out of the back of the end zone, sprint forward, and a pretty decent return, actually, all the way up to the 33-yard line. Good starting field position for Garrett Schrader and the offense to get going here. This is a rivalry game. Feel free to drop any of your guys' favorite moments between Syracuse and Pitt in the live chat. One of the craziest ones to me was when it was like 76-62 in Dino's first year, back in 16, I think it was. Just crazy. That many points were scored in a football game. You think that was a basketball score, right? Boeheim and Pitt's team going. I forget Pitt's head coach basketball name, but neither here nor there. Good start for SU, coming out and getting a chunk play on first down. Gonna pass again right here. Schrader taking off, avoids a sack, and slides down, gets 3 yards. Nice play. Syracuse released its actual depth chart for Week 1 earlier this week. A couple surprises on there. You saw Sherrod Johnson's getting the start at wide receiver on the outside. Taj Harris moving into the slot, which is interesting. He needs 1,035 yards to become the all-time leader in yardage for a receiver in SU history, as Deslin Alexander gets a sack. I talked to him at Media Days specifically and asked him, how will Pitt's defensive line replace all the talent they lost to the NFL? If you guys watched the draft this past year, 3 or 4 different Pitt defenders and defensive linemen specifically were taken off the board. And seems like they just restocked right there. That's one of the guys that'll get that job done. But back to the depth chart. Abdul Adams nowhere to be seen at running back. Of course, DeVito's going to get the start for Game 1, but it's a 2 QB system. as SU takes another sack here. Looks like they wanted to go tunnel screen, wasn't there. So back-to-back sacks for Alexander. And not a 3-and-out, but definitely not a good start for the SU offense. Continuing, though, tight end Chris Elmore listed at tight end 1 over Luke Benson was a little intriguing. I'm not sure what that means exactly. I know they'll plan to use Elmore as a wing blocker, and typically when the tight ends were in last year, they were in the backfield as those H-backs and wings. So I wouldn't put too much stock into that. It's a little interesting, though. On the offensive line, pretty much the same starting 5 from last year, but Chris Bleich taking the left guard spot. Darius Tisdale going to get the start at right guard over Dakota Davis. That's because he had an injury during preseason camp, so we'll see when he can come back and if he'll even play. Because I think if Tisdale does well and Bleich does well, I expect Bleich to do well. Maybe not Tisdale, but he's got a lot of experience. Also, the cousin of Dante Strickland, if you didn't know. I learned that this week when I was looking some things up. But if he doesn't do well, then Dakota Davis will slide right in. So I'm pretty excited for the offense, see how it can do. It really just depends on the quarterback play and obviously the offensive line. On the defensive side, surprises were definitely Marlo Wax getting the start over Jeff Canton-Arku at linebacker. I wouldn't say I was surprised by that, but, you know, Canton-Arku started 10 games out of 11 last year. Wax just won. So intriguing, to say the least, to see him get the start for Game 1. Lucas Kroll right there, the big tight end. Speaking of Chris Bleich in Florida, he's also a transfer from Florida. And missed a lot of time last year with an injury, so he's back and should be Kenny Pickett's best friend there. But other surprises on defense, nobody on the defensive line. We knew it. Syracuse fans, you know, we knew what we were getting there in the trenches. But in the backfield, you have Ben LaBrosse starting at strong safety, or free safety might be, which is intriguing. Didn't see a lot of time last year as more of a reserve player. Deuce Chestnut, true freshman, getting the start at cornerback 2 alongside Garrett Williams. And then on top of that, Eric Coley going to back up Jahad Carter at Rover or free safety, one of those two. Nice pass by Pickett to Addison there. One of the safety positions. And then you have Amon Greenwood and Adrian Cole as the backup corners as well. They played safety last year for SU, so interesting to see them move over to corner, but we'll see how it works out. Of course, you want to have more bodies in that backfield. But back to the game here. If you're just joining us, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Final stream of the 2021 season right here, and you can watch all the previous ones on a playlist on my channel. You can go check that out after this game. Pickett pass over the middle, dropped by Kroll, 2nd and 10. I was at this game in 2019 when it was, I think it was a touchdown game. 27-20 might have been. Really back and forth. Expect this to be pretty much the same way. It was back and forth last year, too. Mikel Jones misses the tackle, as does Adrian Cole, I think that was. Shockey Jacques Louis, one of the best names in college football, picks up 6 on the ground. 3rd and 4, Pitt inside the 20, so first red zone trip of the ball game. See if SU can hold them to 3. Gonna go screen pass for it. Looks like they have the blocker set up, but it doesn't work. Great job by the SU secondary. Neil Nunn with the tackle. Holds him short of the line to gain, so Pitt will settle for 3. That's a good stop.
But the defense was just swarming to the ball right there.
Pittsburgh is looking to go up by 3.
If you guys have any kind of Syracuse football content you'd like to see on this channel during the season, like Michael did there, drop it in the chat, and I'll see what I can do about carrying those things out. Because film review would be fun, definitely. I would totally do that. Literally anything else. Stock up, stock down kind of things. Just instant reactions. We'll have plenty of content at Orange Fizz, though. OrangeFizz.net, at Orange Fizz on Twitter. We'll be doing preview podcasts. We'll be doing post-game podcasts, recaps, and, of course, we'll have content all the way throughout the week, getting you ready for the games, getting you ready for basketball season, keeping you up on recruiting, you know, like we always do around here.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all.
So far, SU's offense, not much of a test here. Pitt's been very dominant defensively. A lot of negative plays. 2 sacks, a negative play there.
It's 2nd and 12. Ball on the 23.
See if the Orange can get some yardage back. Gonna go draw up the middle, and that's stuffed as well. Pitt's defensive line taking over here early on. Nowhere for Tucker to go.
There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
All right, so 3rd and long. Schrader looking to pass. Pitt brings the blitz, gets the throw off, had a receiver, but it's in the dirt. Incomplete. 3 and out. I want to ask you guys 3 questions, though, and you can submit your responses in the live chat here throughout this stream. Does Syracuse win over 4 games, in your opinion? Does Syracuse have a first-team All-ACC performer this season? And does Tommy DeVito start every game this entire season? Let me know what you think about those.
Last drive resulted in a field goal, and the offense will come back out looking to do one better. Pittsburgh is up a field goal.
All right, defense back in the field. 5 down linemen. Going to go play action on first down, and Pickett throws over the middle. Pass is caught. Short gain for Vincent Davis. Pretty sure he got the fake out of the backfield there.
Second down and 6. Ball on the 42.
All right, back under center for second down. 3-step drop. Checks it down near sideline. Caught by Jared Wayne. Picks up 3. 3rd and 2, though. Oh, that's a generous 2. More like 3. See if SU can hold. They're stacking up the box. Got 7 in there. Safety's creeping down as well. Pickett dropping back. Throws over the middle into triple coverage. Nearly intercepted. Garrett Williams, Adrian Cole in the vicinity.
It was just a superb job by the defender of playing the ball in the air.
These special teams have done it before.
So two drives for the SU defense and 2 stops.
And this one is a beauty.
And that'll be back for a touchback. I will be back in just a few minutes. Keep watching. Keep filling up the live chat. I'll be back.
Football might find these types of games boring, but you look at the start of this game, this is good old-fashioned football, partner.
I agree with you, Brad. I think sometimes you look at games, and if it's sloppy offense, that's one thing. But when you see 2 defenses go out and play with a great deal of emotion and dominate a football game, sign me up for that every time.
He's out to the 30. Brought down, right around the 40.
This is a pretty tough guy, and he's a great leader. He's going to do whatever it takes to help his team.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. And he's tackled at the 48-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Now he tries to buy some time. He's got the corner. Got an opening. Down the sideline. And he tackles him hard at the 19. What a run by the quarterback.
Boy, this guy is dangerous. He can hurt you by running or throwing. There you can see how talented he is as a runner. Play breaks down. He didn't panic or get flustered. He just tucks it in and picks up a nice gain.
Let's see now how the defense responds to giving up the gain on the run. Now he's scrambling. And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
That's a loss of 5 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 15.
Second and 15. Ball on the 24-yard line. Setting up the play action. And down he goes at the 24-yard line.
That makes it 3rd and 15. Morgan is in at quarterback.
Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. Finds a man. Touchdown.
Tremendous example of the type of chemistry that these 2 players enjoy. When a quarterback and a receiver are on the same page, good things tend to happen.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. So that's a 6-play, 80-yard drive. And the result, 7 points.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Syracuse got people flying all over the field on defense right now.
Boy, they sure do. Right now, we're just seeing great defensive effort. They have a plan. They understand it. They're playing with great speed, and they're not giving up big plays. That's why they're playing well up to this point.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. They try to get a head start there.
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
So the penalty makes it 1st and 15.
All right, can somebody catch me up on what I missed? I see that we scored a touchdown. Maybe it's better that I don't be in here watching the game. Yeah, right on cue, come back, and Pickett's a big play. Someone tell me what happened.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
All right, run on 1st down. Looks like SU has it pretty well strung out, but Pitt still gets 6 yards out of it. 6 plays, 79 yards. Nice pass to Harris for the touchdown. Cool, cool. Sounds like a nice productive drive. Probably the best one of the year, and of course I missed it, you know. Passing on 2nd and 4. Dangerous over the middle. Looks like Jihad Carter was there to make the play, but Addison makes the grab. 32 yards or so. Cool. That's good. Yeah, this is a game that I originally had Syracuse winning, but I went against my better judgment, I guess you could say. It's a 50-50 toss-up, I think, especially when it's the 12th game of the season. So I ultimately ended up taking Pitt, but I think this one's really a 60-40 decision. So definitely one SU can win, and I expect to be competitive in, if nothing else. Nice play by Thompson there. Schrader's injured? Oh, no kidding. Huh. That's wild. We'll have to check on his status, I guess, then. Good for Jacobian, though. All right, big opportunity here. 3rd down and 9 for the defense. They've been stellar so far on the 3rd downs, and really just overall, only a field goal given up. See if they can get off the field again. Pitt's going with 4 wide receivers, and they're going to pass. Watch out, though. The blitz gets there. Pickett gets away, but not from the Mikel Jones contact. Ball falls to the turf. Woo! Could you imagine if he got out of that sack, then proceeded to throw a 1st down pass there? Oh, that would have been gut-wrenching. And touchback. All right. Let's see if Schrader... All right, he looks okay right there. Sometimes the game's weird, though, so we'll see who comes out at quarterback.
It's a great start by this team, but I just can't see them holding up for 4 quarters.
It is Schrader. All right. So he must have, must have been just a little, wind knocked out of him, or whatever the case might be. Benson makes the grab on 1st down. Yeah, a tight end just caught a pass on the Syracuse football team. That's pretty big news.
It's 1st down.
Crazy what happens when you actually use the tight end, you know. Max protection here. Pitt's just bringing 3, and it gives time for Schrader to find Quealy over the middle. 14 on the catch. Literally. So 5 for 6, 43 yards. Pretty good start for Schrader. Just got to avoid those sacks. Going empty here on 1st down. Good pass protection. He's got all day to throw. He's going to tuck it in. Ronnie avoids a sack, runs over a tackler, and at least gets back to the line of scrimmage. When you have all day to throw like that, I feel like you should be able to find somebody open somewhere. I know they only rushed 3, but still. Most definitely the end of days QC caught him. Yeah, I know. They really need to use the tight ends more. Luke Benson's fully capable of being one of the best tight ends in the ACC from an athleticism, size, and dual threat ability standpoint. The Orange just don't use him like they should. I wish they would. And if you don't want to use a tight end, then just don't even recruit it like the run-and-shoot offenses, you know? Taj Harris, the grab, moves the chains 12 yards into Pitt territory. So he's had a pretty good start to this game, it looks like. 2 catches, 36 yards, and a touchdown reception. Handoff, Tucker up the middle, breaks a tackle, rumbles forward for a gain of 3 as we near 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Another handoff, another give for Tucker, and a short gain up the middle, 3 yards, so 3rd and 4. Probably going to be the last play of the first quarter.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
They might get one off, actually. SU 2 for 4 on 3rd downs today. It looks like they'll go for this one. No, they won't. He was hot routing, looking around, and that'll end the first quarter. 7-3 Syracuse on a touchdown I didn't even see, but a nice start from the defense, and you got the lead, so that's all you can ask for.
We can only hope the second quarter is as good as the first. Tight ball game, folks.
So 3rd and 4 to start, finds a streaking receiver down the sideline. It's Damian Alford, pickup of 25, 1st and goal SU.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive.
Handoff, Tucker has a lane, and he walks into the end zone easily. Sean Tucker extending the SU lead. Let's go.
Nice job by the offense to get the final few yards to the end zone.
Yeah, they knew what play to call for in that situation and made it work.
And he hits the PAT. A 9-play, 80-yard drive. And that's good for a touchdown.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. I thought the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime.
All right, 14-3. Best start of the season for Syracuse so far. See if they can keep it going. Starts on the defensive end, coming out with a counter. A bit of running room for Davis. He's chopped down after a pickup of 4. Peter, I know you said something here. Let's take a look at it. If Cuse does finish 5-7 this year in real life, I think I will take that after last season, not to mention... Yeah, no, I think 5-7 is definitely a good season, and there's totally a chance for a bowl game. We had a couple of close games on here, even. You know, NC State was pretty close. Florida State was somewhat competitive. So there's definitely opportunities for 6 wins. But I think virtually how it played out here, I think it's pretty realistic to what's actually going to happen this year. Now, you know, put as much stock into this as you want. Or don't. It's up to you. It's just purely for enjoyment. But sometimes it gets realistic. Oh, what a hit over there. Garrett Williams. And he's short of the first down marker. So Pitt will have to punt. Woo! Add that one to the highlight reel.
10 guys up. It looks like they're going to try to block this one.
What a start from Syracuse, both sides of the ball. Returnable for Harris at the 20. And he's brought down at the 33. Return of 12. SU's back on the field, back to work on the offensive side of things.
The thing that the offense is struggling to stop is just his overall speed. The offensive line is underestimating, and quite honestly, I just don't think they have the physical manpower to be able to slow him down, prevent him from making plays.
Well, he's trying to pump up his teammates to keep them into it. They don't want to slip any further behind.
I think we can't know until the season unfolds. There were so many key COVID defections that hurt the team last season. Yeah, a lot of caveats to the 2020 season, really for every team in college football. It'll be interesting to see how different it is this year because if you're a coach, you can easily just use what happened last year as an excuse as to why your team underperformed. Obviously, you know, there's merit to that because it was a crazy year. You didn't have spring ball or anything like that, and just all the COVID stuff, the contact tracing, the opt-outs and all that. So there's certainly some emphasis and some merit to be had, but it's not like Syracuse hasn't been bad before we had the pandemic. 4-8 seasons, 5-7. So, you know, Dino Babers said he wants to establish that consistency of not of being 5-7 and 4-8, but of being 7-5, 8-4, instead of having a 4-8 then a 10-3 year, you know. If you want to consistently go 10-3, I'm all for that. I think we all are. But, yeah, this is a big comeback season for Syracuse because a lot of people don't think they're going to do much of anything. I think there's certainly pieces to make some noise, Will they do it, though, is really the question that comes to the forefront of my mind. 3rd down and 9. Schrader throwing, near side, caught Harris. Nowhere near the line of scrimmage, though. Line of gain, I should say. 2 yards short of the first down, 7 yards short of the first down marker. 2 yards on the catch. Syracuse will punt. Yeah, I think they're definitely a 500 caliber team. Will they... Oh, fake. Why would you do that? Oh, my gosh. Only Syracuse. Sorry, Michael. I'll get back to your point. Only Syracuse would find a way to do that. Oh, my freaking gosh.
And he converts the extra point. They line up to kick this one away. Sends it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. It's going to be interesting now to see if this quarterback can put that last throw behind him.
They just gave the defense a gift by handing them the lead with that last interception. Now they've got to play from behind.
So the offense right back on the field. That was wild. I don't know what was going on with that. Definitely not the time to be running a fake punt. Up 14-3, are you kidding me? Against Pitt even too, you know. But no, definitely a 500 caliber team. They just have to win a couple of these games where it's, you know, anybody could win it. So that's going to be the difference. Well, all the momentum that was gained from that 14-3 lead is just down the drain now because of that. That was just terrible. Plays like that, decisions like that, that really make me cautious to put stock into this team. Virtually or not. 2nd and 8. 6.5, little over 6.5 to go in the second quarter. Keep on a read option, a little bit of a crease for Schrader. Gets a couple, 3rd and 5. CFSU can pick up this first down. Going 3 wide receivers. Benson in at tight end. Going to go draw. Handoff to Tucker. No running room there. Well stacked up by Pitt defensively. SU will punt again. Hopefully they don't throw another pick 6 on.
Wayne is the deep man awaiting the return. He puts it away, and it's a great kick. This punt bounces into the end zone, and this will be a touchback. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
Let me propose a question. What is the realistic progression of a 3-star recruit? Is a mirror we've been Hold up. Interception, Mikel Jones. Woo! Guys, I'm trying to look down and read your comments, but crazy plays just keep going on the screen here. He just telegraphs that slant route. Picks it off easily. Remember, he led all linebackers in the country last year, I believe, in interceptions and turnovers involved in. And that sets SU perfectly up with a red zone opportunity here. We've been lacking. Peter, I think the development has been good. I mean, you take a look at what Syracuse put into the professional ranks this past season. Andre Sisco, 3-star. True Williams was a 3/4-star, depending on what service you looked at. I think he might have been a consensus 4. And then Ife Melifonwu, 3-star as well. So that's development right there. 2 draft picks, I should say. Trill, undrafted, but just made the Dolphins roster, the 53-man roster. So that's development right there. You can name several other guys as well. As Sean Tucker scores a touchdown to add to the SU lead. And I will finish that answer after I get this tweet out. But I think the development has been good. Yeah, it is all DBs. I'll finish that answer in just a second here.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. He sends this one deep. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
And I don't think this defense will lay down lightly. They're going to try to continue to rattle this guy.
All right. Okay, getting back to my answer here. Yes, haven't developed a QB. I mean, Eric Dungy, you could say technically. DeVito was supposed to be that guy. So quarterback, totally have a valid argument there. That's really why Syracuse has won a combined 6 games the past 2 years. Bad quarterback play, bad offensive line play. Another position SU needs to, get some development going in. But there's certainly some pieces. You think of Matthew Bergeron, tackle, going into his 3rd year. Starting, I'm not sure if he started every game, but definitely 3rd year of being a significant contributor. 2nd year starting, I could say that. I think of Carlos Vettorello, chance to potentially become a draft pick. Darius Tisdale, Chris Bleich, Dakota Davis. Totally some opportunities for the offensive line to improve. Who knows? Garrett Schrader could blossom into a good quarterback, or DeVito finishes off his year well, his last 2 years. Sean Tucker, as of right now, almost assuredly looks like he should be a draft pick in the next couple of years. And then you kick it out to wide receiver. You got Tristan Jackson, Steve Ishmael, Irvin Phillips. So many guys that have come in have been ballers. I'm not sure what they've done in the league, but that's developing talent right there. Tosh Harris going to be an NFL draft pick easily. He was a 3-star recruit. Yeah, so really finding that skill position, talent, and developing it. SU brought in a ton of intriguing prospects in its latest class this season. All those guys could become NFL draft picks in the near future. So linebacker, too. There's a lot of talented players on this roster that could be draft picks in the next couple of seasons. So just hold off on the development, I think. You got to be proud if you're a Syracuse fan sending 3 DBs into the league last year, though. Cuse needs a recruiting edge. What if they pipe THC, aromatherapy, and a lager? I mean, yeah. They definitely need to do a better job recruiting in the state of New York. That's something I've wrote about extensively. Really just recruiting better in the East. But I've been pleased with what they've done in the South. You think about what they've done with the state of Florida, plucking talent out of there, never a bad thing. South Carolina, so
Here's the 8th play of the series.
certainly some arguments to be had for both sides. If you're just joining us, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Final stream of the season here. You can check out all the previous ones on the playlist on my channel. You can check it out after the end of this game. Don't go anywhere just yet. 21-10 Syracuse, pair of Sean Tucker touchdowns. Tosh Harris a touchdown for Pitt, a field goal, and then a pick 6 that came off an Andre Schmidt faked punt. So that was pretty wild. Well, looking to cut into the deficit right here. Pass over the middle dropped, 3rd and 9. SU's defense been dominant so far. Pickett, nowhere near 100 yards passing. Haven't really been gashed on the ground either. So only giving up 3 points. Should be a 21-3 ball game. Dropping back to pass, throwing, and Pitt gets the first down. Taysir Mack with the catch and run. So putting together a bit of a drive here nearing the half. I would never leave the locker room. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Play action fake on first down. Pickett winds up, delivers over the middle. Seen that a couple of times. Just checking it down to his running back right there.
And this is the 12th play of the drive.
If you don't know, Kenny Pickett, chance to become, I think, the career leader in passing yards in Pitt history this season. He's definitely got a chance to break some records. It's been there forever. He started for, I think, 4 seasons going into this year. So
Good so far on 3rd down in this drive.
he's won in this building before. Think back to 2019. 3rd and 3, 2 and change to go in the half. Converted a couple of 3rd downs already on this drive, and another right there. Chance to make the tackle. Garrett Williams missed it, though, and Lucas Kroll picks up the 3 yards needed, plus 7 more. So the Panthers back in the red zone, 2nd time today. Last trip resulted in a field goal. Pickett rolling out, throwing near sideline, catch made inside the 5. Addison brought down at the 3. If you don't know Jordan Addison, freshman All-American, playmaker on this Pitt offense. Had a breakout game against SU last year, just his 2nd game ever. And the Panthers get a touchdown on the board. Vincent Davis off the right edge. Strolls into the end zone untouched.
There are some guys, when they get near the goal line, they just have a knack for getting the ball into the end zone. That's what we saw right there.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Pittsburgh kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just one or two plays.
All right, we got 21-17, under 2 minutes to go in the half. Syracuse chance to put some points up before halftime. Not a good start right there, though. Tucker tripped up in the backfield, 2-yard loss.
It's second down, 12 to go. Ball on the 23.
LSU going to go empty on 2nd and 12.
Wide receivers in the formation.
Keep Benson back to protect. Throw far sideline. That one's caught. Sorry about the black screen there. Alfred on the grab. 3rd and 7. This would be a quick 3 and out if they don't get it, though, so you need it. Gonna pass for it. Schrader looking. Darts over the middle, right into the hands of the linebacker. I think that's Cam Bright.
29.
Pitt forces its first, Chase Pine, excuse me. Pitt forces its first turnover, second turnover, I should say, of the ball game, second interception. And that one's costly. Sets him up with great starting field position. I don't know where Schrader was trying to go with that pass. But he threw it. You know what it is? They're both wearing white jerseys. How did I just notice that? Why the hell are they both wearing white uniforms?
They'll bring him down around the 21.
That is the dumbest thing. I can't believe no one's noticed that yet. Alright, that's weird. Syracuse should default be in the blues because it's a home game for them. I don't know why they're in the whites, but whatever. We can't do anything about that right now. It's also a computer, so. Larry Fitzgerald as well. Can't stand Pitt, though. They did have a basketball player break the first back quarterback in the 80s. Don't know anything about that, but it sounds interesting. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't notice the fact that they're both wearing white jerseys. Doesn't matter right there, though, because Mikel Jones in the backfield records a sack, pushes the Panthers back to 3rd and 8. A lot of havoc in the backfield there. I don't know why the game gave us white unis. It should be blue. It's a home game. Or orange, at least. That's pretty stupid. Alright, anyways, 3rd and 8. A little over a minute to go. Pitt needs 8 for the first down. Pickett going near sideline. That one's intercepted. Jahad Carter steps in front of the pass. And he returns it up and over the 20-yard line. SU comes right back and forces a turnover of its own.
He telegraphed that throw. He eyed his receiver the whole way. That was an easy read by the defense.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 23. Syracuse.
All right, so same situation, just 30 seconds off the clock, and you force another turnover. Going to start with a handoff for Sean Tucker. Bulldozes a defender, picks up 7, and SU spends its second time out of the half with 54 seconds to go. How about Jahad Carter, though? I'm expecting a lot of big things out of him this year in real life. Done some good things here virtually. 2nd and 3, Schrader tucking and running, but runs right into Deslin Alexander again. Make that John Morgan. It's a loss of 3 on the play. Jake, what's up, dude?
3rd and 6.
Fill us in on who Joe Schmidt is. No idea. 3rd and 6, probably looking at the last play of the half here. Just a safe handoff for Tucker, but he's going to get some yardage up the near sideline. Tucker has a lane over midfield, 30, 25, 20, and he's finally brought down at Pitt 17. 55 yards for Sean Tucker right there. Who expected that? SU was just trying to play it safe and get into the half with a 4-point lead, but now it's going to be a 7-point lead as Schmidt connects on the chip shot field goal. Great way to end the half right there. How about Sean Tucker?
And we've got a great game. 24-17, Orange.
Jake, who is Joe Schmidt, dude?
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollock here completely locked in.
That doesn't tell me anything. When did he play for Pitt?
First half looked like a hunk of raw meat being thrown into water with a bunch of piranhas going after it. A lot of turnovers being forced. Tasty.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because turnovers come in bunches. I mean, it really does. Once you get one as a defense, it just seems like they continue to come. And somebody flies to the football and they put a helmet on the football, it pops out, and then you get an interception. And
And you can see it. It definitely starts to be contagious, and people become thinking about people think about it more and place more of a premium on it, and people expect them. And once you expect them, and once you keep working for them, because you do the drills all week long. You know, you do the drills where the guy's running down the field, you pin the arm, you take the other hand, you strip the ball out. You do the drills where you're coming towards the football, you make sure you go up, you high point it as a defensive guy too, to try to get interceptions. And once you start getting one or two, a lot of times they just keep coming and keep coming. And as a defensive guy, you're like, offense, it's all yours, dog.
That's going to do it at halftime. Just about ready to start the second half.
All right, you finish it up, but I'm going to get something in the cafeteria. I'm hungry.
Wait, don't leave until you get my order. Brad, Kirk, take the second half.
All right, so who picked Syracuse to be leading in this game at halftime? Certainly wasn't me. 24-17. Time for the second half. Let's see if the Orange can get win number 5 and close out the season with a dub. Really should be 24-10, all things considered, but is what it is. All right, Pitt gets the ball first here. SU stacking the box in the first play. Pickett under center, fakes to the fullback, flips it out to the running back, but Jason Simmons follows it all the way and meets Vincent Davis in the backfield. 5-yard loss to start the second half.
The only way that you can keep them from cheating up is to take some chances downfield.
You'll take Cuse over Pitt this year? Yeah, no, it's a good pick. It's a winnable game. This is one of those games I categorize in the toss-up category. A lot of them, the category has a lot of games on the schedule this year. This is definitely one of those. If Syracuse wants to make a bowl game, this is one they'll have to win. This is one of those toss-ups, amongst others. But like I said before, I put the win probability at like 40% for Syracuse in this one. Because by the end of the season, you should be in full form. You should have your quarterback. You should be bumping. Drop pass there on third down. SU 3 and out to start the second half. Both teams should be playing their best football. But I think for Syracuse especially, this game being in the end of the year has its perks. Last year was the second game of the season. So you always like to ease in with non-con play. Though non-con play is not going to be easy this year, you'll have plenty of time to get ready for games like this. Games that could decide the fate of your season if you come in with 5 wins.
This defense has been bringing the blitz and is having success getting to it. After Pittsburgh, they were also able to hang that defensive score on the board. So you wonder what kind of excitement we'll see this time around.
All right, 9:16 to go in the third quarter. Just getting started here. First drive of the second half for Syracuse. Going to start with a QB power play, and it does not work. No yardage on the play. Better than their negative play. That's a play I haven't seen Syracuse run this year. That little QB draw with Schrader like that. I like it, though. They should go to it a little bit more. Passing on second down. Schrader taking off and getting sacked again. I think that was Alexander again. Yep, 4th sack of the game. And that's on Schrader. You see the replay there. He's got the middle of the field wide open to run. He always tucks it and tries to go to the right side. He doesn't take a look and see where he actually has an opening. Missed it that time. Quite simply. So 3rd and 13, 4 receiver set. Dropping back to pass. Blitz gets home, gets the throwaway, had a receiver, but misfires. 3 and out for Syracuse.
Wayne is back deep to return. Booming kick. He's out to the 30.
Make it tackle. Make it tackle. There you go. There you go.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel...
All right. You got a touchdown lead. Your defense needs to continue to nurse that for you. See how they start here. Pickett dropping back and throwing on first down. Wide open receiver near sideline. Jacques Louis. 16 yards. Looks like he beat Garrett Williams there. Man-to-man coverage. All right, so Michael's drinking the Kool-Aid here. 7 wins for Syracuse. A little advantageous, a little aggressive, I'd say. But I think 7 and 5 is best case scenario. So if you want to go for that, go for it. I'm not going to stop you from being enthusiastic. In my head, I want to say 7-5, but I know it's not going to happen. So in my heart, I should say I want to say 7-5. In my head, I'm saying 4-8.
The only thing left to say about this play is that was an excellent catch.
So Pitt looking to tie it up. Exactly, Peter. Purple drink. You could say orange, though. Speed option, pitch. Syracuse strings it out. Nice defensive play. I think that was Adrian Cole on the tackle. Oh, Mont Greenwood. There you go. Like I said before, we're going to be playing some corner this season, backing up Garrett Williams. Handoff up the middle. And Marlowe Wax there for the tackle. Just a 3-yard gain for Davis. 3rd and 7. 33% conversion rate today for the Panthers. 3 of 9. Good math. 3 receivers all to the far side. And a tight end as well. Pickett dropping back. Blitz gets home and the ball's in the turf. Incomplete pass. Looks like Caleb Okechukwu off the right side with the pressure. And SU forces a punt.
Did not do a good job protecting him. They're very fortunate that ball wasn't intercepted.
Doesn't want to let the punt returner have a chance here. He just wants to change field position. He really got
All right, now's your opportunity to put the game a little bit out of reach here. You got to, if nothing else, take some time off the clock with a drive here. Best case scenario, drive down the field, score some points, boost your lead up a little bit. Not a good way to start right there, though. Every single time I try and hype it up, it just does not work out. What happened that time? Yeah, no.
from their own 18-yard line. It's 2nd down.
Pitt's D-line, really good, really well coached. Pat Narduzzi, of course, the head coach at Pitt. Defensive-minded guy. Mark Whipple, the OC. Tucker comes right back on a run, though. Skirts through a couple tackles and picks up 21 yards. His second big run of the game. Remember, he had a 55-yarder to close out the first half as well. He's seeing the field well today. Avoided that tackle there from Chase Pine. Didn't even go for the tackle, actually. It's well done.
From their own 39-yard line. 1st down.
See if SU can build off of that. And try to pass to do so. Schrader checks it down. Smart throw. Wide open is Anthony Quealy. Picks up 9.
They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense
Now going 5. I'm not a fan of this. 5 wide on 2nd and 1. And that's exactly why. Run the football. I say it every single game. It's just way too predictable. Dakota Davis beat on the line there. And Schrader takes a sack. Could have easily just brought in Sean Tucker, who just ran for 21 yards. Handed it off. All he needs 1 for the first down, let alone 21. Instead, you get -6. Now it's 3rd and 7. Not smart. Come back and run a draw. Where was that on the last play? Why not run the draw on 3rd and 1? 2nd and 1.
It's away, and it's a booming punt.
Nice tackle. Who was that? Deuce Chestnut, of course.
This deficit can be easily overcome. Sure.
All right, about 6 minutes to go in the 3rd. Still got the touchdown lead. Someone's got to break through eventually. SU bringing a 3-man rush on 1st down. Catch made far side. Tackle made by Chestnut.
From their own 26-yard line.
So Pitt's starting to heat up a little bit in terms of the passing game. Still haven't been able to do much on the ground. Hopefully it stays that way. Q stack in the box here, bringing a blitz. Pickett throwing far sideline. One-on-one coverage, and it's picked off. Garrett Williams. He's got room down the sideline, returns it all the way to the Pitt 38. The superstar sophomore making another play in coverage.
Made a spectacular interception.
These are plays you don't expect a freshman to make, but this kid has the potential to be something really special.
That's the 3rd Syracuse interception of the game.
It's 1st down.
You had one from Mikael Jones, Garrett Williams, and another defensive back. Was it 2 for Garrett? No, Jahad Carter. That's who it was. Starting this drive with a jet sweep for Quealy. Too predictable. 3-yard loss. Just keep it simple. You're up by a touchdown. All you got to do is run clock. So give it to your bell cow. There's no reason to have Anthony Quealy running fly sweeps and jet sweeps. It's not that kind of guy. All right, passing on 2nd and 13. Cut block on the outside. Catch made far sideline by Jackson. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 28.
All right, all you need to do here is get 5 yards. You're in field goal range. Really, you're already in it right now. I know they're going to punt this. Just get a couple of yards here. Going empty set. Check down. It was wide open. You had 2 receivers, actually. Missed both of them. So 4th and 9, and SU is going to try for the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder. Let's see if Schmidt can hit this.
Hoping to make this a 2-score game. The kick is up.
It's got enough power, and it's through the uprights. Andre Schmidt, 54-yarder.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 20. Oh, man, did he take a hit.
Syracuse coaching staff will go out tonight, and I think the offensive coordinator should buy the defensive coordinator his meal.
Well, the defense has been great. There's no doubt about it. But I just think that the offense that they're facing, they've just been so conservative, so predictable. It's made it very easy for this defense to have a dominant.
All right, so SU up 10 now. That was big. Got a little bit of insurance there. Starting off with a nice play from Jahad Carter. Good tackle in the open space. Peter says, do you have NCAA basketball? Oh, yeah. I mean, I have NCAA basketball. It's actually not with me. I probably won't do that because that's a lot of games, and I'm not that big of a basketball fan. Probably not as big as you are. Nice play by Mikael Jones there. Maybe, though. Over winter break or something, I'll do a couple. I also don't know how to get the updated rosters or any of that in that one. It's a little bit different, so I'll look into it, though, maybe. SU gets a stop, forces a Pitt 3 and out. Another punt, another chance to extend the lead even more. Michael is really enthusiastic over there. This team will shock the ACC. I'd love to see it. I just don't think it's going to happen.
He makes it to the 28-yard line.
All right. 10-point lead. Goals here to run clock, score more points. Pretty simple. No turnovers. No 3 and outs either. Coming out, speed option, pitch to Tucker, running him up the far sideline and gets 7. Nice play. Good way to start there. Take that over a jet sweep all day. And Tucker's having a great game. 124 yards. I'm not sure if he's up and over 1,000 for the season, virtually. I'm sure he's close to it, though. Oh, that one, well, that was the interception. It just doesn't count, of course. Threw it up into one-on-one coverage. Pitt's defensive back made the play, but he's out of bounds. So 3rd and 3, and SU's going empty. Watch out for a motion here, potentially a run. Yep, there it is. Going to hand off for Taj Harris. Can he get to the first down marker? He can. Saw it coming. Gets 5, moves the sticks. Now, Taj Harris is a guy that I don't mind you giving jet sweeps off to, because I know he's dangerous with the football. Hardest wide receiver to tackle in the country. That was the most anticlimactic check down pass I think I've ever seen in my life. That thing was in the air forever. All for 1 yard.
From their own 41-yard line. 2nd down.
Bald Orange fan, welcome. Good to have you here. Schrader, nice little 2-yard pickup up the middle. So 3rd and 7. You've already done. Oh, he had a wide open receiver there. You've already done your job, picked up a few first downs, run a little bit of clock. Can you keep doing that here, though? Need 7 to do so. If you're just joining, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out all the previous streams I've done. I've done all the regular season games for this season's football slate. So go check all those out. This is the last one here because SU won't be making a bowl game with just 5 wins if they win this one. Schrader off with the pass. SU will punt. Had a receiver open again.
They've got 10 guys up. They're coming after the kick. For Pickett,
He's had a rough outing this afternoon.
He's made a lot of mistakes up to this point. But you know what? He's got a track record. And I believe personally in watching him that he has the ability to turn this game around and to finally get into his rhythm.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett's been uncharacteristically bad today. 3 interceptions. You don't really see that much from him. He is turnover prone for sure, but 3 picks in one game is not really on brand for him. You could do a pinstripe bowl scrimmage. They didn't make a bowl game, so there's no point. You got to earn that. You know what I mean? Check down. Williams had the pressure, almost had a sack. Carter makes the tackle. Plus, I just wanted to get this last stream in because actual football starts tomorrow, and I'd rather watch actual football than Syracuse lose to virtual teams on a video game. I don't know about you guys. Yeah. All right, 2 and change left in the third quarter. 2nd down and 7. Pickett, deep drop, and he's pressured by Garrett Williams, but gets it away. Finds Jordan Addison for an 8-yard completion and a 1st down. Almost a sack there. A couple inches away. Who plays tomorrow? A whole lot of teams. Ohio State plays tomorrow. Coastal Carolina plays tomorrow. A lot of football games tomorrow night. So this was the night to get this one in here. Yeah, UAB's on right now. Not that that one really matters that much, but still college football. But got a good one going on right here, don't we? 27-17, little under 2 minutes to go. All right, here's the wager. Whoever is wrong about the season will make a brief self-deprecating apology video to be shown on John's YouTube. Yeah, no, if Syracuse comes out and has a 7-5 year, I will make a video about it. But like you mentioned before, I'm hoping to make some content throughout the season as well. So it'll be cool to get a week-to-week check-in, if you will, of how things are going. Nice play. Contact in the backfield. Mikel Jones on the tackle. So what's the wager? If SU does better than 4 and 8, that's what you want? Five-step drop for Pickett. Winds up down the middle, and that one's picked off the deflection. 4th interception of the game for Syracuse. This time it's Adrian Cole off the Garrett Williams deflection. What is that? I think that's 11 interceptions in the last 2 games for Syracuse. That is unreal. If you know anything about Syracuse football, Donovan McNabb used to play here, and we force a lot of turnovers. That's pretty much all you need to know. Alright, so the wager is if they go bowling, then I'll make a video. Okay. Yeah, ESPN, 247, CBS. Everyone has Syracuse going winless in the ACC and pretty much just sucking again. So we'll see what happens. I'm a little more optimistic at 4 and 8 and 2 and 6. Looks like the video game has us going 5 and 7 though if things stay the way they are right now. Jake, I didn't know J.J. McCarthy plays for Syracuse, dude. I'm actually really impressed with how the Orange are playing, though. Gonna fake triple option. Schrader pitches. Alford. He stays on his feet and breaks the tackle and moves the chains. How about the youngin making a play? And that'll take us to the fourth quarter. 27-17 Syracuse. If only they were playing for bowl eligibility rights, you know. But still senior day, no less. And putting on for the home crowd.
Into the fourth quarter now, and we're back to the action.
Big completion to start the fourth quarter. Taj Harris breaks the tackle, and I don't think they're going to catch him. 1 play and a touchdown to start the fourth quarter.
Still a long ways to go here in the fourth quarter, but that score has certainly put them in a great position to win the football game. converts the extra point. A 4-play, 89-yard drive, and they put up 7 points. So our score, 34-17. Syracuse ready to kick this one off. Excellent kick. He's to the 20. He's tackled at the 29.
All right, I got a lot to catch up on here. V14, yes, sir, I did see that. I'm hoping to get V14 soon. I didn't bring my laptop with me, the one that I edit on and stuff, so hopefully I can get that one soon. Excited for that, though. Shout out to the guys at College Football Revamped for continuing with that project. Can I get some well-known sports personalities to join my game analysis this season? Well, let me start and get a couple in and see how they go and see how I would go about producing those. And then I'll think about getting some people in to talk with me and go over the film and stuff like that for sure. Let me ease into it a bit, and then, yeah, we'll look into that. If you're just joining us, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Check out all the previous Syracuse streams I've done this season. 12th game of the year, so I've done 11. Of course, simulating the entire 2021 season, which begins this Saturday, September 4th, at Ohio. So there's an entire playlist on my channel you can find. And been doing these since, I think, June, July. So a whole lot of content for you guys if you're itching at the bit to watch some SU football before Saturday. Check down here. Nowhere near the first down marker as Taysir Mack makes the catch. And the SU defense continues to dominate, forcing another punt. But instead, Pitt's going to go for it. This is the game right here. Going to pass for it. Pickett's looking, throws over the middle, and they're going to give him the favorable, that's how you say it, animation, and the first down. But Pitt's down to its last hopes here. You need to score on this drive if you want to stay in the game. Going back to the air. Far sideline, there's a seam in coverage, and the catch is made by Barden. 20 yards on the pickup.
That was a very good passing play to get the ball downfield for a very nice game and a first down.
Yeah, if the SU secondary is forcing turnovers like this, 7 picks a week ago, or was it 6? I think it was 7. Might have been 6. Either way, that's a lot. 4 today. If they do that consistently throughout the season, you're definitely looking at a bowl team. Maybe an 8-win team. Who knows? Who knows? That one's incomplete. Yep, 7 p.m. kickoff on September 4th. West Coast time, that would be 4. 3 or 4. I forget if it's 3 hours or 4 hours. It'd be 3 or 4 p.m. West Coast, Alex. Pickett dancing, throwing into double coverage, and that one's in and out of the hands of John Carter. Nearly the 5th interception of the game for Syracuse. But falls to the turf. 3rd and 10 from the SU 29. Probably 4-down territory for Pitt here. Looking, throwing on a comeback route. Nowhere near the first down marker. They get half of it. 4th and 5. Garrett Williams on the tackle, and it is 4-down territory. So let's see if Pitt can convert again. Man-to-man coverage for Syracuse. Throws. Are you kidding me? Mikel Jones right there in coverage. Goes for the pick. Misses somehow. And Pitt moves the sticks again. At least make the tackle. He was right there. Damn. Quick throw underneath. That one's out of bounds. Let me catch up on these comments here. Arkansas plays at 2. Yep. And Houston 7. Yeah, I think it's 4 p.m. It could be 3. I forget if it's a 3 or 4 hour time difference between us and the West Coast people. But yeah, I double-checked that for sure. Tackle made by Marlowe Wax. 6-yard pickup. 3rd and 4. Still 4-down territory here.
So it's 3rd down now, and they're going to need about 4.
Passing on 3rd down. SU bringing a blitz. Pickett fires, finds a receiver. And the Panthers move the chains again. Been very clutch on these need-to-have-it situations. And Pickett's thrown 46 passes today. That's a lot. When you think about Pitt football, you don't think about throwing that many passes, you know? Going to throw again here on 1st and goal. As all data wind up and throw and finds a receiver in the back of the end zone. Shockey Jacques Louis on the receiving end. Touchdown Panthers.
And did that play ever develop nicely?
Well, it's all about the receiver on this play. He beat his man off the line and then ran a perfect route. All he had to do after that was make the catch.
And it takes some real accuracy on those deep corner routes, so kudos to the quarterback. And he hits the PAT. It was a 14-play, 70-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown.
Brad, I love these kind of drives. They're old school, grind it out and earn the yards and just rip the heart right out of that defense.
The score now, 34-24. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop.
All right, same strategy here. Just looking to run some clock. You got your 10-point lead. You don't need much more. Just don't even turn it over. Schrader, nice pickup on the first play. Gains 5. Who are the best players to come out of Syracuse other than Jim Brown? Yep, Ernie Davis, Donovan McNabb. So many. Mackey, named after the tight end award. 5 more for Tucker on the ground. Breaks a couple tackles on the way. Floyd Little. Steve Ishmael. Marvin Harrison. So many guys. Just keep naming them in the chat, guys. Forgetting a lot of them. So another pass and catch for Taj Harris. Yep, Marvin Harrison. Taj Harris at the end of this season, maybe. Eric Dungy. Jamal Custis. I got a little bit of recency bias, so just keep them coming.
It's second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 39.
All right, 2nd and 6, going with the Wildcat. Seen it a couple times today, and it results in a 3-yard pickup. So 3rd and 3, don't mind it there. Let's see. I'd like to see him run the football, keep the clock moving, even if you don't get the first down. And that's what they're going to do. Handoff goes to Abdul Adams, has a ton of running room near side, crosses midfield, and picks up the first down with ease. String together a couple more of those, and you got your ball game, and you got your 5th win of the year.
First down. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Good block over there. Watch out. Gets it away, finds a receiver on the cutback route. It's Quealy. 15 more. If SU played like this all season, no shot they miss a bowl game. Yep, Tim Green, another one. Good one. Alton Robinson. We're forgetting about the very good defensive lineman from the Cardinals. What's his name again? Chandler Jones. Of course. Chris Slayton, he was good. 2nd and 17, under 5 minutes to go. Schrader keeping on a read option up the middle, gets a healthy gain, 7 there. Back into field goal range, keeps the clock moving. We're under 5 minutes to go.
Third down now, and they need to get it to the 22.
Good list there. Schrader passing on 3rd and 10. Oh, man, he had Javonte Williams. Probably had a chance at the first down, but he dropped it. So SU will settle for a field goal. 49-yarder for Schmidt. 2 for 2 today. Dwight Freeney, another good one. And it's good.
Syracuse to kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 20. Makes it to the 22-yard line. And as the defense comes back out, you can be sure they're thinking about that score they surrendered the last time around.
And it was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm and did a good job.
All right, close up shop here.
At the 22.
It's been an impressive display to this point.
From their own 22-yard line. It's second down. And down he goes at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Syracuse and Pitt had a pretty bitter rivalry. It's still a rivalry. The game was labeled as a rivalry game in here, so certainly still something that lives on today, despite both teams now being in the ACC. 3rd and 7. This is the game right here. Sack nearly gets home. He dropped it. It was in his hands, and he dropped it. 4th and 7. One last stop for Syracuse, and won't even have an opportunity because Pitt decided they're done with this game. They're going to decide to they decide to punt. Interestingly, and that should do it. All SU needs to do is run out the clock. Panthers going soft here.
He makes it to the 42-yard line. So we're just about ready to return to action.
All right. No playing around. Run out the clock. Get out of here.
He makes it out to maybe the 43-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 43-yard line. In the shotgun and 5 wideouts.
Handoff. Tucker finds a crease, gets about 1 or 2, and he's looks to be injured. Uh-oh. Hopefully he's okay. We'll probably get Abdul Adams in here.
Less than 3 minutes in the game.
All right, 3rd and 8. Clock's still moving. Need a first down to keep it moving. We use all of this 20 seconds here. Going screen. Looks like Pitt has it defended. They do. SU gets 3 out of it. And the Panthers spend their first time out of the second half.
Wayne is back deep to return the punt. He really got a hold of that one.
Oh, nice punt. Oh, man. So close to being down at the 1 there.
The defense really shut these guys down the last time they had the ball.
Nice throw by Pickett there in the seam there in the coverage. None got burned off the line. Jacques Louis has been a steady presence for them today. 6 catches, 74 yards, touchdown as well. This game's not over yet. Still got 2 minutes to go. They got 2 timeouts. Got to put it away. You had a chance to put it away a few minutes ago with that drive, but that one stalled, of course. Passing again. Just a 3-man rush for Syracuse. That one's picked off. Chase Atkinson telegraphs it, and no one's going to catch him. Touchdown, Syracuse. That's the dagger. 5 interceptions for SU. 3rd pick 6 in the last 2 games. Unreal.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 20. Across the 30. And down he goes at the 41-yard line. Let's see how the defense responds now, coming off that big play just a moment ago.
This quarterback needs to be...
Well, that's ball game there. Chase Atkinson. I don't think he was even in any of the 2-deeps on the Week 1 depth chart, but he's had a great season virtually here. The pick 6 right there. SU defensively, great outing today. And the offense following that up as well by putting points up on the board. You know, if you do this every single game, you force the turnovers, you score points off the turnovers, you play well enough defensively, you're hard to beat. And you can make a bowl game. So that's just all Syracuse needs to do, really.
Here's a quick throw.
Jeez. Pittsburgh comes right back, marches all the way down the field, down to SU's 3 in the matter of 2 plays, though. Gosh, how about that? They did come to play tonight, Alex. They definitely did.
It's first down.
In the season finale. Pitt's not going away, though. Toss far side. There's nobody even out there. Touchdown, Panthers.
Nice run and a score by the halfback.
And a nice call by the coach there. Just give it to your main man anytime you're near the goal line.
And he adds the extra point. A 4-play, 59-yard drive. And they get it in for 7.
All right, get the onside kick. There you go.
Super effort by the special teams.
All right, put it away right here.
The offense to take care of the ball and chew up the clock.
We're about set to start things up.
On your guys' way out, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Final stream of the season, but I will have more. I plan to have more Syracuse content throughout the actual football season on YouTube. I definitely will in other platforms.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down.
Definitely a fun way to go out here with the W. In pretty dominant fashion. Going to add to it here with a Schrader run. No one's going to catch him. How about Garrett Schrader getting involved? 37-yard run just for the hell of it.
Big-time touchdown on the ground for what looks to be the score that puts this one on ice. He makes the PAT. A short 2-play, 43-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Sends it sailing downfield. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
I don't think you can say much about playing defense because neither team is.
Well, it's fun to see this. I mean, it's great to see the points and the offense. I wish we would have seen it early in the game because this is already...
Woo! All right. Jake, you are so welcome. Appreciate you guys tuning in. It's been a fun summer. Now let's see how the football team does in real life. Hopefully this got you excited for the season. Definitely made the gruesome, long, boring summer months go a little bit faster.
Under a minute left in the game. He wants it all.
Oh, man. Oh, he dropped it. Wow. That was a dot. Disrespectful to drop that pass. It's kind of been how it is. It's just kind of how it's been, though, all night for Pittsburgh. So, all right, roll out left side. Looking, throwing. Damn. Cole gets burned in coverage. This game just won't end. It's been a pretty lengthy last minute here. Panthers won't go down with a fight, you know? All right, another pass for Pickett. Max protection. And he's sacked. Josh Black off the edge. The senior making a play on senior night. Run that clock, baby. Probably a spike here. Of course, because Pitt's petty.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 23.
10 seconds to go. Pickett going downfield. Catch made. Man, lapse in coverage. 22 yards, 5 seconds to go. It's almost over here. Just keep him out of the end zone. Don't even let him have that. Send the blitz. Nice play. Jahad Carter puts his hands up. Actually hit him right in the back. But credited for a pass breakup, no less. 1 second to go. Final play of the contest. Syracuse going to end the season with 5 wins. How about that? When everybody expected maybe 2. One last play. Pickett gets rid of it. Oh my gosh, how fitting would it have been if we ended with a pick? Would have been Eric Coley, too, another senior. But that's it. 51-31, the final score. Syracuse gets its 5th win of the year on senior night and downs its rival, the Pittsburgh Panthers, 51-31. Impressive showing from everybody. That's how you want to end a season right there. Unfortunately, it wasn't a performance that would put Syracuse into postseason play, but it's one to be happy about if you're an SU fan. And like I said before, 5 wins, far exceeding expectations that everybody had heading into this season. So we'll take a look at the post-game stats in a second. On your way out here, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out all the previous streams that I've done this season, and stay tuned for more SU football content throughout the season.
That does it for this edition of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.
All right. Appreciate the kind words, Peter. Appreciate you tuning in every week. Fun to go back and forth with you and banter a little bit about Syracuse football here in the summer. Be excited to see how the Orange do this season. I know you and I had some disagreements with how they would do, so it'll be fun to see who's right about that. Appreciate you tuning in, and I'll talk to you again in the future, I'm sure. If we do go 2-10, should SU fire Babers? Yes. I think Syracuse should fire Dino Babers if the Orange go 2-10. Just can't have that this year. All right, let's take a look at the scoring summary first. So 24 points in the fourth quarter, 17 in the second, the big ones for Syracuse, all the way to a 51-31 win. All right, statistically speaking, Jacoby and Morgan, 1 pass, which I didn't even see, 24 yards and a touchdown. Schrader, 19 for 26, 213 yards, touchdown and a pick, 73% completion percentage. Was sacked 8 times, though, so that's not good, but didn't seem to matter today. Sean Tucker, 19 carries, 139 yards, 7 per carry, 2 touchdowns, 35 after contact. Schrader had 88 yards on the ground and a touchdown, and Adams had 14 as well. Receiving-wise, Taj Harris led the team, 5 catches, 119 yards, pair of touchdowns there. Quealy, 3 for 38. Alford, 4 for 35. And then a couple other contributors at the bottom there. Mikel Jones, the leader in tackles with 11. Adrian Cole, second with 8. Nunn, Chestnut tied for third with 7 apiece. 2 sacks for SU today. Mikel Jones, Josh Black, each had 1. 5 interceptions, 1 for Jahad Carter, 1 for Adrian Cole, 1 for Chase Atkinson, 1 for Mikel Jones, and 1 for Garrett Williams. A lot of deflections as well. You see him right there. And then the touchdowns. Chase Atkinson, a lone defensive touchdown today. Andre Schmidt, 3 for 3 on the field goals, long of 54. Also added some good things on the punting as well. You see the total yardage there. Pretty even, actually, but Syracuse really balanced, which is what you want. 249 on the ground, 237 through the air, 38% on third downs, and 4 for 4 in the red zone. Also, we're +3 in the turnover differential as well, turnover margin. And you won time in possession. So all recipes for a win, and a dominant win at that. Check these comments before I end the stream here. I think Baber's going with that. Yep, Baber's depth. No way he's brought back after a 2-10 season. You can't follow up a 1-10 season with a 2-10 season. I don't really care who's on your schedule and who's on your team. That's just bad. For a Power 5 school, nah. Go Orange, cheering from Southern Cali. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. All right, so that'll do it. That is the 2021 Syracuse football simulation in the books. 5-7 to end for SU overall, and then, what was it, 3-5 in the ACC. A lot of pundits didn't have Syracuse winning any ACC games, so overall, that's a good season, I think. They exceeded expectations. Perhaps it's a building block into the future for Syracuse, trying to develop that consistency here in the ACC. 3 conference wins, though, against a pretty difficult schedule. Who'd the wins come against? Let's recap here. They came against Wake, Louisville, and Pitt. 3 respectable programs in the ACC, and then the non-conference wins came against Ohio, Albany, had chances to beat Rutgers, Florida State. There's totally wins there for the Syracuse team. I'm really excited to see how the team does in real life this fall. I'm sure you guys are too, but I hope you enjoyed this little series that we did here, something I think I'll do in the future as well next summer, so stay tuned for that, come back for that. And like I said before, if you guys drop anything in the comment section, you send me an email, drop a comment on a video about an idea for a video, then I'll look into doing it. Already thinking about doing some film review things this season. So in some capacity, I'm hoping to do some Syracuse football content on YouTube right here for you guys throughout the year. So be sure to subscribe. Again, like this video. Check out all the previous streams I've done. And I'll see you guys in the next video I do. So stay tuned for that. Appreciate all of you tuning in once again today and all season. It was a pleasure speaking with some of you and meeting you. And I hope we can continue to go back and forth here in the future. But get excited, get pumped for Syracuse football. It all starts this Saturday. I'm going to sign off here. My name's John Eads. Appreciate all the love and support as always. I'll see you guys in the next video.